With me in the studio to talk more on curtailing post-harvest losses is Dr. Sylvester Adejo. He is the Deputy Director, Research and Collaboration, SEFTA. Thanks for joining us on Panorama.
It's a pleasure having me here.
Okay. Recently, SEFTA celebrated 10 years of existence. Will you say within these 10 years, the mandate has been achieved, if SEFTA has been impactful?
Thank you very much. Let's get it this way. You don't celebrate failure. You celebrate success.
Okay.
And we recently, just about 2 weeks back, we celebrated our success. So it has been very impactful. If you go down the memory lane, we started this journey 2014, and Benue State University won this grant through competitive bidding. About 1,500 institutions bidded for the project. But we were the only state university at that moment, 10 in Nigeria and 17 other African countries. So we started the journey. And the journey of SEFTA, if I will say, is a journey that is tailored towards World Bank projects. The money is a loan to the federal government, but a grant to the Benue State University. And in the operation of that grant, you have boxes which you tick one after the other. You don't just go and access that money, you earn the money. I think the emphasis there is very clear. You earn it. Okay. You have to do one thing, do another. Okay, let me give you a very practical example. If you say you are admitting 20 postgraduate students, probably 15 PhD students, you must make sure you have that 15 plus before you can go access the money. I'm not just assessing that. One, a certain percentage of that student must be international student. And a certain percentage of that student must be female student. So all those things must count before the money can be earned. Okay. And we were able to tick the boxes one after the other. And at the end of the first project, we had 100% success. Actually, the World Bank applauded us the last time that we have our 10-year anniversary celebration. It's the first center that has done that one among the 17 so far. After the first journey, 3 dropped with, 3 couldn't make it to the next phase. And why was it? Because the performance wasn't there. And we were one of the top 5 during the first phase. So the journey has been very impactful. The Benue people, yes, they're about now realizing that, yes, we have a center that can change the narrative within the state. Okay. And we are moving forward.
All right, okay. So you made mention that for SEFTA to end that project, it was like a tough competition. You had competitors from a lot of institutes and also different countries. So I want to find out the activities of SEFTA. Is it just based here in Makurdi, that's in Benue State? Do you reach out probably to other countries?
Thank you very much. Let's look at the center itself. The center is Africa's Center of Excellence. We are covering West and Central African countries. But activities is derived all over the world. Okay. And presently we have students from 11 countries apart from Nigeria. Students from Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Cameroon, Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Niger, what few? 11 countries studying in our. And if you look at education, in the 80s when I studied in the university, we have students all over. I have students from India, from South Africa, who were my classmates and what have you. But in the recent time, this thing has dwindled. And the World Bank and Nigerian government have looked at it. What is the problem? Can we bring our university to that international standard? So we're talking about internalization of Nigerian university system. And like I said, if the center is not of excellence, you can't be having students from all this the country. Mm-hmm. We are now moving to a situation whereby we can start assessing students from all over the world. Presently, we have our lecturers who are from
other
countries, Malaysia, UK, India, okay. Ghana, and across
Okay,
Africa.
so SEPTA has brought about new innovations and techniques in farming and also curtailing post-harvest losses. Have you been able to reach the farmers, the agricultural experts who are in this business with these techniques?
Thank you very much. The operation of SEPTA is such that we first of all must partner with academic institutions, partner with research institutions, partner with industries, and then in the training you have to, a component of it is that it's mandatory for you to reach out to the rural community. We have some of the institutions that are helping us to do that one, like for instance, Akperoshi. They organize their own, there is a middle-level cadre. They organize their own in such a way that they reach to the farmers directly. And even at the center, we are operating within 7 departments covering the entire university. We have the Department of Sociology. It's not only about science.
Okay.
We have the Department of Economics. We have the Department of Mathematics, Vocational and Technical Education. And some of those departments, like Sociology, they have to go out to discuss with the farmers the problem. You have to know the problem before coming to the classroom or to the lab before you can approach and solving it.
Okay. Okay. So apart from the farmers, what about the business people who are into agricultural products?
That's right. You see, the operation of SEPTA is such that it will bring everybody into one roof. I'll give you a practical example. We had a training that all stakeholders in agro-transport business were calling. The police were there, road safety were there, VIO were there, civil defense were there, the major transporters in Benue State were there, agri-extension officers were there, and all these things. What were they trying to discuss? The transportation of agriculture, the perishable agricultural produce. People have to understand, okay, if you are taking pepper from Boko local government to somewhere like Abuja, it's not supposed to last for at least a day or two before it gets there. So what are the hindering factors? This one has to be discussed with these stakeholders and then understand how everybody can come in terms of checking these post-harvest losses. And then farmers will also be told some rudimentary practices that can help in curtailing
Post-harvest losses. Okay, so finally, before we go, what SEPTA is doing is actually a laudable project, very impressive. But what is the assurance of sustainability after this the period of project is over?
All right, that is a very good question, and actually it's bothering us. We are not sleeping, but we are sleeping. Why am I saying that? We are working towards that. As we say, the project, the first phase is over, the second phase by June next year will be over, and the federal government or the World Bank will cease. Are we just going to fold our hands with this laudable and very impressive work we are doing? If I will tell you, let me even put this one, if you didn't capture our factory, we are building a factory, a world-class factory, that is only one in Africa university. One in Africa. What are we trying to do there? With that one now, we can start the business. You have your agri-produce. You want your maize to be threshed? Instead of wasting time, you either call on us, we do it for you.
Okay.
You want the packaging? We are there. You want the fabrication? We have the machines.
Okay, so that means we are assured that after the project is over, the mandate will still be on.
The mandate will still be on
Okay.
and solidly be on.
Okay.
And we are asking the Benue State government and Nigerian government to come in. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Sylvester Adejo, for joining us on Panorama today. Okay,